Lesson 274. Today belongs to love. That is such a beautiful sentence. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and I have moved on. I am on the island of Pashman now, which is near the town of Zadar on the coast of Dalmatia in Croatia. And the cold winds have hit and it's really cold outside. For my Canarian temperature gauge, this is actually like a winter temperature. So it's very interesting, and we are only in September. But apparently this is going to only last 2 or 3 days and then it's going to get warm again. And we are staying here for another 3.5 weeks in Croatia. So let's hope that the weather is going to get better. The reason this is called a Qigong support is because at the end of reading and contemplating this class together with you, which is a very short one because it's more about the meaning than about the words, I'm going to guide you to a Qigong class, to actually a seated Qigong meditation where we're going to use the different Qigong techniques to understand Christ consciousness and use this particular idea to anchor the Christ consciousness and the love and the light of God within us. I'm going to give you more instructions at the end. Let's begin reading our lesson together. Lesson 274. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. Father, today I would let all things be as you created them and give your sons the honor due their sinlessness, the love of brother to his brother and his friend. This is so beautiful. Through this I am redeemed. Through this as well, the truth will enter where illusions were. Light will replace all darkness, and your son will know he is as you created him. In the Qigong meditation or the Qigong class, the ones who have been with me for a while, they know the drill. They know how we are going to do this. But if you're the first time together with me, in the Qigong meditation or also in the Qigong class, I am suggesting to read the idea of the day and the prayer. So if you're going to do a standing Qigong class, I will only say to you in the video, and now read the idea of the day. It's just the idea. But there, I'm also suggesting you read the prayer, because the prayer you are actually talking to the Creator. You're talking to, and through that Holy Spirit and the Christ consciousness, you are talking to the Creator. And after you have expressed your prayer, which is very powerful, you kind of sink within and allow the answer to return to you. And if you're the very first time doing Qigong with me, or you have got no idea about Qigong, below in the description you will find links to classes which I have recorded on how Qigong can help you as a Course in Miracles student. You will also find the link always in the description below to the classes I'm recommending for this lesson. Father, today I would let all things be as you created them and give your sons the honor due their sinlessness, the love of brother to his brother and his friend. Through this I am redeemed. Through this, through giving the love to the brother, through expanding the light within you, that love within you, you remember who you are. It is like when you open up a faucet and you are allowing the water to flow through your vessel, if you will, then you actually start becoming aware of that flow of water through you, of that flow of love through you. And that flow of love, this is who you actually are, the essence which is coming through the body, which is coming through your mouth, the words you're formulating, the deeds you're doing. You are actually the flow. You are actually the essence. That is what we are calling the true self. I hope that makes sense. Through this I am redeemed, through that flow of love. Through this as well, the truth will enter where illusions were, because it's like water. It just sips into everything. You just need to remove the obstacle, and the love will flow into those spaces and clean them out. Through this as well, the truth will enter where illusions were. Light will replace all darkness, and your son will know he is as you created him. This is so incredibly beautiful. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. And there's a very short additional explanation. A special blessing comes to us today from him who is our Father. Give this day to him, and there will be no fear today, because the day is given unto love. That is so incredibly beautiful. Today belongs to love, because that's what you are. You can think of love, for example, as water. You can think of love as air. You can think of love as light. And you can think of love as essence. And when I'm doing Qigong, for me, Qi is love. For me, Qi is light. And this is what us Course in Miracles students are learning. We are learning that we can give the meaning to anything. Anything is just the meaning we give it. Anything that we can think of, or anything that we can actually perceive with our senses, we can imbue it with love. We can fill it with love. We can fill it with light. We can fill it with Qi. We can fill it with God. We can fill it with Christ. It is just a question of feeling this, understanding this joy and pleasure of who you truly are, the essence behind that presence which can observe the ego, that presence which can observe your deeds, can observe your body. It is this presence which every religion is trying to guide us to, that awareness of the presence, that awareness of that essence of who you truly are. And I have said this and talked with you about this in the beginning of the Course in Miracles ad nauseum, but I'm just repeating it from the benefit of remembrance. Our true self and God and Holy Spirit and Christ, it is totally abstract. It is the essence. The essence cannot have a form. It cannot even have a name. But because we are so locked into this world, into this human experience, and locked into believing that we are the body, we need all those words to lead us back out of this perception which we're feeling ourselves. And we can experience it. Every time you're feeling love, or you're feeling peace, or you're feeling freedom, you are actually experiencing the essence of who you truly are. And when anybody says to you that you need to do this, this, and this, and this to feel the essence, and it only their particular system is going to work, turn around and walk the other way. This is not the truth. You can experience the essence in a walk in nature. You can experience your true essence by swimming in the sea. You can experience the true essence of who you are by making love to your partner, by hugging your child, by making food for your family. It is always about remembering your true self, and your true self has got no form. It's got no body. It just is. And to actually sink back into this, I just am, this essence of who you truly are, this love, this Qi, this power, this energy. You can give it a zillion different words, but it always is the same things. And the truth is the truth, and everything will return to the truth. Just different words, different guideposts, different arrows, but it all points always to the same thing. Let's read the lesson one more time with this in mind. Today belongs to love like any other day. Let me not fear. One of the things which helps me to not fear is that I imagine the worst case scenario. What could possibly happen? What could possibly happen? And then I try to make peace with it because I'm remembering who I truly am, or I'm trying to remember. When I'm specifically in fear, I'm like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, I have to surrender to this. And then peace returns. Maybe not fully, but I am aware that I am not a body. And the only thing I am afraid for when I get into fear is that something's going to happen to the body. Or something's going to happen to the bodies of the people I love. So always, what is the worst case scenario? And then surrender to it and make peace with it. Today belongs to love. And every day belongs to love. Let me not fear. Father, today I would let all things be as you created them and give your sons the honor due their sinlessness, the love of brother to his brother and his friend. Through this I am redeemed. Through this as well the truth will enter where illusions were. Light will replace all darkness, and your son will know he is as you created him. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, this is what I'm going to ask you to meditate on. And the additional instructions or the additional explanations, a special blessing comes to us today from him who is our Father. Give this day to him, and there will be no fear today, because the day is given unto love. Wonderful. Let me know how this goes for you when you do the class together with me. So here is the seated Qigong class for What is the Christ. Here is a Qigong lesson, which I believe is specifically suitable for this, about love. Here you have the reading, What is the Christ? And here you have got the whole list of Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and Qi to you.